Hi guys, so I was trying to look for a cozy session, a cozy session setting to film this in, and this is what I could find. So yeah, I hope you guys can see me, cause yeah, should I bring my camera closer? Wait. Okay, I think this will be better. So hi, my name is Stephanie. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I do all things vlogs, comments, treat. I haven't done books and movies in a while, so I'm back to my season of reading books. So this is really going to be mostly about movie adaptations and series adaptation of books that have been coming out recently. I've been loving talking about Itiswa. So start from the beginning, right? There have always been like book adaptations in terms of movie. We have Hunger Games, even The Devil Wears Prada, Harry Potter, Dune. I haven't read the Dune books, they're like fat and I don't really have plans on reading it. But yeah, there are so many. There's like Sherlock Holmes, there's Bridget Jones's Diary. There are a lot of like from the beginning of time. And I think I would say personally the most adapted book series, most adapted book would be Dracula. There are a million and one adaptations of Dracula from like the 1930s and 1940s. Like there was Nosferatu in 1930s or 1940s. There's Nosferatu that came out like a year or two ago. There's even different versions of Frankenstein. There's The Bride, things like that. There are a lot of books that have come out and have been adapted, especially with the way the book talkers have been clamoring, because sometimes it's not just enough to envision tall, dark and handsome. You have to see tall, dark and handsome. But it's very annoying, especially as a romance girly, when you have a vision of a man in your mind and they bring out the guy on TV and you're just like
white female authors are afraid to write non-white characters, and that's why they call them like tall, dark, and handsome for the men. Tall, dark, and handsome to black people means he's tall, he has dark skin, and he's handsome. But to white people, it's he's tall, he has dark hair, and he's handsome, because they see like hair with the same way we see like light skins and dark skins. Like, you know, the blonde brunette thing. But I think a lot of characters, like the way Rebecca Yarros won't admit that Zayden is, well, she won't say what he is, she just is saying he's not white, is not all of a sudden like, oh my gosh, she saw racism, guys. It's just the whole excuse of his skin is tawny, his skin is tan, this whole like he's ethnic but we don't know what he is, and we don't really want to explore that in his character. Like, I think I was reading, he was, I think, Hispanic or something, and he had a disconnection from that, but there was no further establishment into that, like his culture and his race and how that played a role into his life. And I know that some people are like, well, this is romance, we don't want to talk about race, we don't want to talk about some of these heavy topics and all that kind of stuff, which there's always room for that, so please. I definitely do think that they use it as an excuse to like write a character who's ethnically ambiguous. We don't know what he is, but we also don't want to actually write a character that has, you know what I'm saying, the qualities of the characteristics of somebody who's not white. And he's always tall, dark, and tan. That's always how they describe the MMC. You never really give me anything else. We know he's not white, but what is he? Why do we never further explore that? Because we're afraid to alienate white readers? Is that what it is? Like, just say what you need to say.
This is not what I expected. So let's quickly run through some books. So there's going to be a part 2 to this video that is going to be about Wattpad books that have been adapted into movies and series. But for now, I'm sticking with the actual books. I have selected them down here. There are a lot. Selected them down here. There are a lot. So first of all, we have the series Beautiful Disaster and Beautiful Wedding by Jimmy McGuire. It has I think it's Dylan Sprouse. Which one does more indie-ish movie? I think it's Dylan Sprouse and the girl from After. The movie was about a girl who has a dark past with her father. She comes to junior school, she meets a guy that fights on the ground. I'm not reading the book. I watched Beautiful Disaster. I haven't watched Beautiful Wedding. I do intend to watch it. Then we have Children of Blood and Bone by Tomi Adeyemi. It is on my TBR, and there is a movie apparently coming out. I'm seeing Damps and Injuries. I'm seeing Amanda Stenberg. I don't know the book, so I really can't say anything about the casting, but people have had mixed reviews about that casting. So, you know, let us wait until it comes out, I guess. But I still have intentions of reading it. Then we have Every Summer After, which is coming out, I think, today is June 6th. So like 6 days from now. So it's coming out on Prime. Please, Prime, let's give our flowers to Prime. Prime has been eating down in terms of the adaptations. So it's coming out on Prime. I plan to read the book before the series comes out, hopefully. Then we have Geek Girl. Funny enough, I used to think Geek Girl was a Wattpad book. I don't know, it's not something that I've read on Wattpad, but apparently it's not. It is a series though. The series, I have it saved on my Netflix, but I have not had time to watch it, but I definitely do have plans on watching it. Then we have Girls Like Girls, which is coming out this month. Pride Month, happy Pride Month. I haven't read the book. I didn't even know it was a book. And the movie is by Hayley Kiyoko. I don't expect it. I don't have high hopes for it because I've not known Hayley Kiyoko to be a writer or a director. Do not have high hopes for it. But please, it's not every time. Not every sapphic movie has to have book intention and depth. we can have a CD romance movie. Like it's allowed. It's allowed. Good Girl's Guide to Murder. I read the book. I loved it. I read book 1. I haven't read book 2 yet. That's season 2 that came out recently. Sadly, it had like a little promo, which is very crazy considering season 1 was a hit. I loved season 1. I'm going to read the book. As the book is what? Good Girl, Bad Blood. I'm going to read that before I watch season 2. Book 3 is, which I actually have, is As Good as Dead. I haven't read that, but I have intention of reading. I've had this book for a while, and I don't know why I haven't read it. But see, I don't know, buying books and reading books, 2 different hobbies. I love buying books to read them, another thing, but I do love reading books. Don't get that twisted. But hopefully season 2 does well enough. It gets greenlit for season 3. But season 2 flops, I only said the reason is because they didn't put enough promo for season 2, because season 1 was a banger, and now people are getting to get into it, and they're seeing that it's actually like a really good series, and I'm going to watch it. Then we have Hamnet. Hamnet is another one which I have. My manager gave me this when she traveled. I have intentions of reading it. It is like a Hamlet type retelling, and it also has, I think, a movie out. There's a movie, and I'm going to watch it once I read the book. Then we have Heartstopper. Heartstopper was a comic. It is a comic. I haven't read the comic. I might read the comic, but at the moment I don't have direct intentions to read the comic, but I do plan on finishing it. I only watched season 1. It was really good. So I'm going to watch season 2. I don't know if there's a season 3. I think there's a season 3, and I'm going to watch it. I don't watch series because I don't have time, and I'm typically stuck on YouTube, but I am trying to diversify my media so that I can also like have other things to watch. Interview with the Vampire. Shout out to Taylor Reid that introduced me to this in uni. It was so good. I've only watched season 1. Season 2 is out, so I'm definitely going to watch season 2. Season 3 came out recently, or it's coming out this month. A gay show in Pride Month. Anyway, it's coming out this month, and it is based on the book The Vampire Lestat. I have not read the book. So the book is by Anne Rice. Interview with Vampires by Anne Rice. Also Vampire Lestat. I don't know if I do have a feeling I want to read it, but I'm pretty content with the series and how it's portrayed. So I am going to watch season 2, then move to season 3, which is the Vampire Lestat. Then apparently season, just a quick-ish. I don't know if anyone knows Queen of the Damned. That has what's it called? Aaliyah as what did I think of Karishika? I don't know. That has Aaliyah as the main person, the main vampire. Apparently, it's in the whole. It's a chronicle. Like it's a lot of books. I did not know that. It's like really Vampire, Vampire Lestat, Queen of the Damned, and there are lots more under that chronicle, which I may not read, but I would definitely watch. There was an adaptation. People say it was very loose, but I might still watch it. Who knows? But I think they do want to do it under this Interview with the Vampire series. Then we have It Ends With Us. It Ends With Us by Colin Hoover. I would say, I'm not a Colin Hoover fan, but I wouldn't say It Ends With Us was a very bad book. Don't kill me. I wouldn't say it was a very bad book. I would say people say that she was romanticizing abuse. I don't have that feeling because I feel she was writing from I think her name is Lily, from Lily's point of view. Right, so at the moment she didn't see it as a bad thing. That's probably why it seems like she's quote unquote romanticizing abuse. But I read it, I watched it with my friend Osi. I was underwhelmed. It was kind of nice, kind of like, and then the whole Justin Baldoni cut of it all happened after. What was her outfits? Her outfits were, I don't know, it was very underwhelming. But Lively didn't really do it for me. But it was a good adaptation. I would say it was a good enough adaptation. I would say the second one is Start With Us. I have the book. I did not bring that. I don't know why I forgot. I have the book, but I haven't read that. I have not had ginger to read it just yet, but I will read it. Then we have Love Hypothesis by Ali Hazelwood. I read that book and I was in love. Like I was in love with every character. And the adaptation with Lily Reinhardt coming out this year. And I cannot wait. Like ever since I've been seeing the promo, it's been so good. My name's Pink and I'm really glad to meet you. You're recommended to me by some people. So I literally cannot wait to watch it. Okay, yeah. Cannot wait to watch it. I initially thought that the main guy was going to be Tom Ellis, because I do like Tom Ellis. But it wasn't Tom Ellis. The guy looks like the grumpy sunshine kind of guy. So I'll let it slide. As if I went into the casting. Then we have Maxton Hall. I love the series. The series is so cute. I love that series. At first, I didn't like James Beaufort. I was like, who the hell is this man? Like, But then now I like they bring in James and his sister, my face. Ruby gets on my nerves. She does get on my nerves, but James and his sister, bring them. I'll protect them. The books, I have not read the books. I do have intention of reading the books. The books are in German. I don't know if there's a translation just here, but the books are in German, and I do what's it called, intend on reading it just to practice my German and see how far I can go. Mickey 17. Mickey 17 came out, I think, last year. It has Robert Pattinson. I did say I was going to watch it. So when I was doing research for this video, I realized that Mickey 17 was a book. I do not have intentions of reading it, but I definitely I'm going to watch it. I haven't watched it yet, but I definitely am going to watch it. You know what, people? It's on my TBR. I can't remember what it's about. I haven't read it. I haven't watched it. Then we have The Dew of Campus Season 1. If you're on the internet, you see, like in the last one, ever since the thing came out, I have consumed hundreds of edits. Hundreds. Like that's what sustains me every day. Dean edits, Garrett edits, is it Hannah edits, Ali edits. You see, Ali, I want her wardrobe. Like I love her. I love them down. Like I'm so obsessed with them. I was so close to downloading Queen for their erotica recording. I do have the audio though, but I was so close to like paying for Queen. Like I love them. I love them down. Book 2 is going to be for season 2, which is The Deal that spotlights Ali and Dean. I have not read that, but I do have intention of reading it before the season comes out. But I'm not going to read it now, later, closer to the time, so that it ginger my spirit. Because I feel like I've consumed too much. I've watched that show like 4 times. 4 times. I don't remember the time I watched a series 4 times. I can't remember. So I need to calm down before I lose myself in it. Then we have One Day. One Day is a limited series on Netflix. I heard about it. People were like, oh my God, to emotionally trick you. And I want to be emotionally tricked. But I haven't read the book, so I want to read it before I watch the series. Then One of Us is Lying. One of Us is Lying was such a good book. And then the adaptation was really good. I think it really had season 1 and season 2. I watched the 2 seasons, but I think they didn't have enough momentum to do season 3, which I was so pained about because I really did love it. But yeah, another one bites the dust, I guess, in the Netflix book of field series. One True Loves. I am currently reading One True Loves. I'm almost done. When I'm done, I'm gonna watch the movie. The movie came out in like 2020, I think. It came out 2023. 2023. I haven't watched the book. I haven't finished the book. When I finish the book, I'm gonna watch it. But I think it has that guy from, well, is it 13 Rings? Something and Rings. Shang-Chi and the something rings. That Marvel movie, Sha. He's the guy, one of the guys in it. Then we have People We Meet on Vacation. I read that recently and I watched it recently as well.
I read the season 1 of, I read the Off Campus series in like one go, and then I watched it after, like in one go. Like I had to tap into 2014 Stephanie to finish that book and finish that series in less than 24 hours, and I still had work to do. I was still working. So yeah, but anyway.
People We Meet on Vacation, I finished the book. I think I had to drag myself to finish the book, which is very sad. I thought I would like Emily Henry's writing. The book wasn't so bad. Poppy was a very annoying character. There's a lot of flashback in the book, and I tried to do that in this movie, but they didn't really get it. So like it just kind of felt disjointed to me. Emily Henry as a whole, I think she's a good writer. Because I do have 2 more of her books. I need to read those 2 books to be sure. Because those are thick books and they were expensive books. You guys, I have a library at home. If you see my vlogs, you've seen like a glimpse of the library I have at home. I'm building a library. And these things are not cheap. So I need to make sure my money is worth it. Yeah. Then we have Red, White, and Royal Blue. That book, I loved it. I read the book, loved it, watched the movie, loved it. Cannot wait for the second movie. Up LGBTQ. Then Regretting You. I haven't watched Regretting You. I have like seen a lot of the trailers that has I think it's McKenna Grace and James Franco. They're not together, but like they're 2 different characters. And I'm going to read the book before I watch it. Another Colleen Hoover book. I don't, like I said, I'm not the biggest fan of Colleen Hoover, but I'll read her books. Why not? Then we also have Reminders of You. Now, Reminders of You, I have watched the movie, but I haven't read the book yet. Why have I watched the movie? Tariq Withers. I was in a Tariq Withers era. And I get to see this man in something where he was yearning, and I found reminders of him. The plot line is very somehow, but I think I'm still gonna read the book just to see what was actually going on. 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. This book is his one of the most amazing books I've read in my adult life. I read this book like years ago. The book came out in 2017. I probably read it in like, I think I read it in uni. So probably between 2019 2023, thereabouts. But that was one of the best books I've ever read. That book was amazing. And Anna Kendrick is directing and producing for Netflix. And they said they want to make it a movie. And they should make it a 9 to 10 episodes limited season. Why? 7 for each of her 7 husbands. 8 for Celia St. James. Sorry if you don't know Celia St. James was one join the law. 8 for Celia St. James. Then 9 for the person that is interviewing her. And then 10 can just be a beginner filler episode where she gets, that is what I think it should be. Not a movie. I think that book is trying to cram into one movie. And then also we have Thursday Murder Club. I watched the movie on Netflix one day when I was crashing and bored. The only reason I watched it was Pierce Brosnan and Tom Ellis, which are father and son in the series. I like Tom Ellis and Lucifer. I think they're a very attractive British man. But he wasn't really giving what I thought he would give. He was a washed up MMA fighter in the movie, and I wasn't really feeling it. Pierce Brosnan too was like an old man, but it was nice to look. It was a nice like feel good murder mystery type of movie. I would still read the novel. The Idea of You. I have not read the book. I might still read the book, but the movie was actually quite nice. I don't know if anybody rates it, but I did like that movie. Nicolas Galatine and Anne Hathaway. Yes, Anne Hathaway. The movie was cute. I loved it. Like something in me was like, I wish at the end they would show a bit more what happened, but I think it was nice where it ended, but the movie was too cute. It was too cute. I liked it. I liked it. It was such a feel good kind of movie. The Housemaid. This book has been out forever. I can't even lie. It's been on my TBR. Oh, I've never seen this. Wow. And I've opened this book numerous times though, by Frida McFadden. It's currently a movie starring Amanda Seyfried and Sydney Sweeney. Say what about Sydney Sweeney, but apparently she's been in her acting bag, and I heard she was really good in Euphoria season 3. So I would watch that. The second book is The Housemaid's Secrets. This book was originally published in 2022. Yeah, I'm going to read it so I can watch the movie. It's so nice having like hardcover books. Wow. The Map That Leads to You. That's the one that has KJ Apa and Madeline Klein. I have not watched the movie yet. I don't know if I'm going to read the book, but I'm going to watch the movie definitely. I love Madeline Klein. This summer I turned pretty. I have no intention of reading the book, but you see the series, that satisfied me. I'm not done with it. I have not watched season 3, and the movie is coming out later in the year or next year, I'm not sure. But I will be watching those two, but I don't have intention of reading the book. My sister has read the book, and that's enough for 2 of us. To all the boys, P.S. I still love you and always and forever, Lara Jane. To all the boys series, I have watched all but the last one. Same thing with Kissing Booth. I have watched all but the last one. I do not know why I have my best to always watching the last one. I will watch it eventually, but I have no intention of reading the book. Love the series down though. Love like a good rom-com series. Verity, like I said, I won't call it, but Verity was a genuinely scary book. If you know my house, I have like a big ass mirror. I could not look in that mirror when I was done reading. Ask her to my sister's room. That's how scared I was. I do not like horror books, but Verity was too good. The movie's coming out. It has Anne Hathaway and Dakota Johnson. I want to see how this plays out. I am so excited for the movie and I cannot wait to see how that plays out. Then finally, we have We Were Liars. We Were Liars was a good book. It is by E. Lockhart. It was a good book. I was twisted. It was a plot twist and I did not see it coming. I was twisted. The series is currently out on Prime. I think Prime is doing the Lord's work this period. Prime is doing the Lord's work. Currently out on Prime, and I'm on episode 2. So far, it's looking good. I think I'm feeling the emotions that are supposed to be felt. So far it's looking good. So yeah, that is my book to movie adaptation for actual books that were written and published. Watch out for season 2. It's going to be short in this. Like I'm going to show you like right now, but I'm going to release it like probably a week or 2 later. That is going to be Wattpad books to movie or series adaptation. So yeah. Hope you like this video. Let me know any other books and movie adaptations that you think were really good or really bad. You can put that in the comment. Anyone you think I should actually read, or you think I should actually watch. And I didn't really go into the differences between the book and the movies to avoid like spoilers for those that want to read or watch it. But yeah, see you in the next one. Bye.